We are very saddened as government for the passing of so many people here in Johannesburg. This is unprecedented. Johannesburg has never had an incident like this where so many people die as a result of a fire in the center of the city. So this is tragic. This is very sad, and I want to pass my condolences and that of the government to the families of those who have passed on and those who are still in hospital. I'm told that as soon as the fire was reported at 1:19 in the morning, in 10 minutes the firefighters were here. That is a real good and quick response which we must recognize on the part of the province, the city, that they have been able to be ready for calamities and events like this. A response of 10 minutes when there's such a devastating fire is something that needs to be recognized. The sad part is that much as they fought the fire, they were not able to save everyone. And some people were saved, up to 49, but it's said that we've lost up to 74 people, and some of them children, who must have died very, very tragically. And this is the type of death that we never wish on anyone. And the aftermath of all this, in terms of the actions that have been taken, I have found to be in line with what we expect. The people were taken to hospitals, those who were still in a state of shock and injury, to the surrounding hospitals, and those who have lost their homes or accommodation are going to be catered for. The ministers and the MECs and the province and the city are working now full out to make sure that those who need assistance, from accommodation to trauma counseling to hospitalization, are being looked after. Now, obviously, this needs to be investigated. I was talking to the Premier earlier, and we are going through, and they are going through the process of setting up an investigation process, which the Premier and the city will announce in due course. We've got to go to the bottom of what caused this fire, and also address from now on. It's a wake-up call for us to begin to address the situation of housing in the inner city. That a building like this, which I'm told used to be a home for abused women and children, once the lease had expired, it was then hijacked, and we need to get on top of this and find effective ways of dealing with problems of accommodation, of housing and services in the inner city. So the people who are, the mayor is here, the municipal manager and members of the mayoral committee like Councillor Dada, Morero and others are here, and they will be applying their minds, and I want them to find solutions and better ways of dealing with the challenge of housing that we have in the inner city. So once again, condolences to the families of those who have lost their lives. NGOs play a very important role in the life of our country. So we are not standing here to shift blame and to cast blame on anyone. And if anything, we are all responsible for the calamity that has occurred. And we need to take it in stride and say, yes, this should never have happened. And yes, we should be learning a lesson. And sometimes these are very difficult lessons that have been sort of sparked off by loss of life. But nonetheless, this is a lesson, and yes, I repeat, a wake-up call, because we don't want to see a repeat of what has happened here. So therefore, we need now to look at, yes, the regulations, the laws and everything, because we have achieved a great deal. Our constitutional construct has given all of us the rights that we've always yearned for. But we always find that we go through a number of processes as we try to do the right thing. At the same time, there's either too many delays, too many detours that then make it difficult for us to do the right thing at the right time. So that is one of the things that we are looking at also in government, because we are a caring government, and the speed of response that has happened here goes to demonstrate the fact that at local level, at provincial level, and yes, at national level, there is that care that our government does give to our people. It may fall short, but the determination to care for the people of South Africa is a priority and a top priority. So thank you very much.